I'd say, despite the fact that I've been pretty busy the last 2 weeks, we've managed some pretty decent progress. We got this great forge design here with lava coming over the wheel and going into this pond, and then it descends down into the hole. And then right next to it, we have this elevator house that's going to be housing our water elevators to get up and down in order for us to get to the lower levels of the mine once we have the glass fog effect in the hole, something that we need to work on in a future project. Then we got this custom railway here that we still need to throw some mine carts on. And then we have these furnaces that are smelting materials down from their raw format into something usable by the forge. And then lastly, we have this great crane made by Golden Hawk Shorts on YouTube. And I've customized it a little bit, but it's really awesome. You guys should go check him out. One thing that I do need to do is check this shop since my Viking heart needs its treasure and diamonds. No. Ooh. Yes. Ooh. Even though I should be happy that we've made some sales, you know what? That is not enough. I need my diamond toothpaste. I need my diamond back scratcher. I need all the diamond things. And these 6 diamonds are just not enough for me. But I got a solution to resolve this issue of plunder. But first, before we dive into that, do you guys remember this guy down here, the basement of the town hall? Well, while we are still going to be putting in the XP farm down here, we're also going to be doing a second thing. And you guys are definitely going to want to tune in for that. And let's just say it involves diamonds, specifically dirty diamonds. But that is still to come in next episode. For now, what we're going to focus on is getting the shop and getting me some more diamonds for my toothpaste. So we're going to replace this. I already got a design in mind, but it's going to involve us tearing this down and getting this area clear for a new building. So I'm going to begin that. The new building will also allow us a lot more space for more variations in inventory. We have very few items for sale here, kind of just some of the hot button items, not even all of the hot button items. So I would like to get more in there. It means more time for stocking, but we will deal with that in a moment. So let's get demolishing. Alrighty, so we've cleaned this area up quite a bit and we got everything tucked away into these boxes. I didn't spend any time organizing, so they're all messy as can be, but we will dig into that here after we get the new shop built. So I gotta flatten this land out and then we can get going on the new shop. So I'm gonna do that and then we're gonna pick up with a time lapse of me building out the pub. And we are back. So Asher came and visited briefly. He went AFK and I put him in the ground, but he's walking around again, so zombies are real, I guess. Anyways, I should hope that it is pretty obvious what it is now. We're gonna go free cam for this. It is a tankard. So this is the Stonemason's Pub. I'm not quite sure on the name yet. I've got a couple ideas rattling around in my brain. I'm gonna have to settle on one here soon. But the reason that this is the way it is we're going to actually put a 2x2 logo sign here with some map art here. And that might be what we work on next. I'm not quite sure yet. But I'm hoping that it's looking pretty good. I think it looks pretty good. We got the hay bales here and then the foam coming up and over the rim of the glass. And then we have this rock trying to bring that stonemason's effect. I know you guys didn't see me put the moss on top of it. I kind of just did that quick after the time-lapse wrapped, and then made sure to kind of light up this area with some glow lichen. I still need to come up here. This area is still spawnable up on top, so we're going to have to do that. But I think it's looking pretty good, and it's kind of a unique idea. I know that with the wood, it's not really screaming stonemasons, but I just got this idea in my brain, and I couldn't let it go. So I just had to make it. So I could have done it in other things, but I figured it was a good shop design too. And then in here, we have some extra room as well that allows us to maybe sell the ores. So we haven't been selling ores yet. Me and Ets are talking back and forth about pricing. But we're going to settle on that and then probably start offering some of the raw ores that you can buy inside of here. And then the rest of this is going to be for everything else. So we got this pub here. I need to put some high chairs out here. And then what's going to happen is this is going to be a 1x2 piston door that will allow us to do some storage up in here. So we got some rows for chests up and down the sides here. And what I'll do is I'll just connect up a lever here as kind of, I might have to flip the input, but connect a lever up here that can kind of mimic a keg or something like that allows you to then flick it, and then you're able to just go through and up and in to get your inventory. Not quite sure what these were. I don't know, just added some flavor. There's a second floor, and then you can see we made the ceiling and the floor of the third floor out of calcite up there. There's not much difference here. Let's go take a peek though. Yeah, nothing different up here. We're gonna do a water elevator up and down, and then the third floor, which I need to clean up a little bit. That we have here. So not quite sure what we'll put on each level, but we got 3 levels in order to do plenty of inventory. So we'll probably divvy up things in some fashion that makes some type of sense. But what I want to do now is just look up here at the ceiling and then look back down, and we suddenly have an interior here. So yeah, we changed out the bar there. We got the pool table here and quite a lot going on. So there's that kitchen. We have, again, this pool table here. I just did some signs underneath the green carpet in order to make those cues. We got these tables. I need to throw a couple plants in these pots. But yeah, I think just a couple of random things on the table. I think it turned out pretty good. We got some just people leaving their mugs all over the place. Disgusting. And then these high chairs, which I think turned out really well, just using those copper lightning rods. The barrels back here. Actually, behind this bar, we still have our storage unit right now. So you can see there's some inventory of what I didn't put upstairs, which we'll get to here in a little bit. But on this bar, we still got a couple different things, just apples. I think I need to flush it out a little bit more. And then we have this lovely chandelier that I'm missing that bud to, so I need to get that nailed down. But yeah, I think it's looking pretty swell. I don't have cue balls, obviously. I think they're cue balls, right? So I'm going to actually have DragoWitch maybe come in and add some stuff in. Speaking of DragoWitch, let me see. Over there, she's working on something for her video. So you guys should definitely go check her video out if you're interested. But like I said, we're going to have her come in here and do a couple things. So like this jukebox, we're going to have her put records inside of it here. We're going to have stuff in these display cases as well. I have a couple ideas for this, actually. Here, one sec. Over here, we have the Genesis diamond. This is the first diamond ore that we ever harvested as the Mason's Guild. So I'm going to have her stick that in one of the display cases, but I'm not quite sure what will go in the second one. So we will have to wait and see how that all comes out. So yeah, I'm thinking it looks pretty good myself. Now there's this under stair compartment right here, and there's nothing much going on in this right now, but I have something interesting planned, but I need DragoWitch to be able to execute on it. Now, last but not least, we have the upstairs. Now, up here, it's pretty plain Jane. We just got barrels on top of the items that we're selling, like basalt here. We got lots of basalt if anybody wants to build a volcano or something. Lots of cobbled deep slate, lots of deep slate. We got a whole chest there. We got some copper here. We got decent amount of tough, honestly, if anybody needs that. But yeah, we are running a little low on select stocks, so we are going to need to get that between episodes brushed up. So that's going to be some work for me off camera, I think. But besides that, I need to come up here and completely redo the interior work. So do you guys have any ideas on what I should theme this as? Obviously, we did the bar downstairs. Should I just continue that up here somehow? If I do that, how do I fit the barrels on the sides? If you guys got any clues on either that or a whole different theme, we can do different themes on all the floors. We're not even using the third floor yet. Post it down in the comments and I might take you up on it and make this whole one, like, I don't know what theme you guys will come up with, but yeah, post it down in the comments and we will see what happens. Last but not least of this build is the cave here. So like I said before we went to the time lapse even, or before we did the interior, that is, we are going to be selling ores in here. So now there isn't really much stock in here right now. I've pretty much used the little bit of stock I had to, except for the redstone, to make the themes on the back here. But yeah, we got all the different ores in here, including, although we don't have an inventory, this is where we're going to be selling diamond ore. And it's going to go for 2 diamonds a pop. So if you'd like to try your luck with Fortune 3, you might actually make diamonds on it. But we will see how that plays out. If we're getting really hammered with that, we might actually change that up a bit. But that's the plan for right now, based on the percentages that you get with Fortune 3. I think it's decently fair. So, and then if people need it for decorations, that's really why we want to sell it. So yeah, now what we are going to do is let you guys marvel or scoff at this build here with a quick time lapse with shaders on. After that, we have a special segment, which is interviews with some of the other prismers. So if you guys want to get to know some of the other people on this server, then stay tuned in a moment.
Hi, I'm Instant65.
Hello, I'm SohPandaa.
You thought it was Regent, but it was me, DragoWitch. What kind of Minecrafter am I? I am mostly a builder, but I also dabble in things that tend to catch my interest, like armor stands, redstone, and pranks.
Honestly, I could be really any type of Minecrafter, but mainly I'm a redstoner and a 1.8 PvPer.
I'm trying my hardest to be a builder, but I don't know if I'm necessarily succeeding with that. But I am trying very, very hard. I would definitely say I wouldn't fall into kind of any other category besides that.
If I could change one thing about Minecraft, what would it be? I really hate that chains don't work like actual chains. Like, come on, man. They're chains. Just let it work, please.
My favorite biome to build in? Depends on what I'm building at the time. Currently, I'm kind of enjoying building in the swamp I'm in, but I'm also really looking forward to doing a deep ocean build later on.
How do I approach decorating interiors on builds? I would say that theme is a big part of it. I also tend to go for kind of, small details. So things like anything basically that's not like a whole block. So stairs, slabs, fences, pots, flower pots, shrubs, all that type of stuff is usually my go-to with interior designing on a build.
Now, my favorite way to prank other people is a combination of every pranking style known to man. A little bit of deception, right? You get a little bit of fake noise maybe going on. You got a little bit of like item stuff. So like, let's say the stinky cheese that you probably have no clue what that is, but that was a thing. You got your classic, blowing up your friend's base, that's always good. And then just straight up killing people.
A hostile mob. I would want to tame a warden, because having one of those would be the epitome of scary dog privilege.
My strategy for finding ancient debris would probably be like the bed method, where you dig a tunnel and then place some beds and then, place a block so you don't blow yourself up, and then right click the bed and blow it up to find the debris.
Preferred method for baking cakes in the nether. That would probably be just putting all the ingredients together on top of a piece of ice and then just luring a gas to set it on fire. Bake it at 5,000 degrees, it'll be done in seconds, right?
How many gold blocks would I need to hatch a dragon egg? Honestly, I'm super rich, right? So like, stacks upon stacks, like over the rainbow kind of thing.
How do I feel about adding disco lights to the end cities? I think that overall that would just be a positive. It would make it a lot more festive and fun, and let us get down to some fun dance moves that we could bust on the Ender Dragon and kind of show it what's up.
That was fun to make. Let me know if you guys enjoyed that at all or not. I can get a couple of the other PRISM server members rounded up and we can do a couple more interviews like that. But yeah, let me know down in the comments if you enjoyed that, and subscribe if you guys are interested in seeing some more content like this. But I think that's going to do it for now. Now, there's one thing I want to address before we sign off, and it is out here right in front of the shop, and that is this guy right here. I mentioned that we might do some map art. I'm still planning on doing that, but at this point I need to wrap up this video and get it posted, so I think we're gonna have to push that to the next video. I have a logo design that I've settled on and I'm ready to go on it. I just gotta gather a bunch, and I mean a bunch, of materials, so I'm going to go get working on that. You guys have yourselves a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thank you. Bye-bye.